On Valentine's Day against Melbourne Victory was very important. I think, obviously in Australia, the grand final is the major prize, but the fact that the Premier's Plate was at stake in that final match, we had to win to jump them.
Here's Kissel, dropped nicely for him! Carol Kissel!
Both goals were special goals as well. Carol Kissel's first goal, the volley from outside the box, to get us on our way, and then Aloisi's goal is obviously there in history as well as one that no Sydney FC fan will ever forget.
Aloisi straight forward, it's opened up for him. Aloisi! Is that the goal that clinches the Premier's Plate for Sydney?
While we won the Premiership, Melbourne Victory beat us in the home and away leg in the semi-final, so they sort of, I guess, got some sort of edge back in their favour. Going into the game, we were very confident. I think, look, it's hard because a lot of things get brought up in the media, and while you try and focus on what you've done throughout the year as opposed to what's being written, I guess the fact that most grand finals had gone to the home side and continue to do so, it's just I guess one of those things, and statistically the odds, we were up against it.
Here's Alex Brosque, skips away from Vargas, who's almost the hero, and Sydney have scored at the other end, and this one will count.
Well, have you got time to take a breath? It's a disallowed goal at 1-0.
That whole 30 seconds of play, I went from thinking we're down 1-0, we're gone, final's over, to we're up 1-0, we're going to win it, so just an incredible passage of play. While it was 1-0, it was still very much an open game, and they took advantage of that, with a good quick free kick, a good header, and it just meant the game was back on. So I still, even at that moment, didn't think that all hope was gone. I knew that we had enough in us to get another goal, but that goal just never came, and we had to go all the way to penalties. To see Kevin Muscat miss that first penalty, you look back at moments and think, maybe some things are meant to be, some things aren't meant to be, and I guess the fact that he'd never missed a penalty before in the A-League going into that, and he happened to miss that one, for me, I just felt like from there we had to take it out.
Byun, who's never scored for Sydney in normal play, tucks this away. The championship is heading to the Harbour City.
When Byun was walking up to take the penalty, I remember feeling relaxed, I guess, because it's a different feeling than having to take a penalty to stay in the match. This was one to win the game, and no doubt there's a whole lot of pressure involved in taking a penalty like that, but I think if you're trying to stay in the match, it's a totally different feeling altogether. So I was completely confident.
Byun scores! Sydney FC are the champions!
It was very important for Sydney to win a championship again, because it had been a few years, and Sydney, I guess has that title, or had that title, of Bling FC at the time, and probably on the field wasn't living up to that. So it was important, for us to, if we walk around saying that we're the biggest club in Australia, you need to have the trophies to back that up. And up until that point, we probably weren't there. So I think winning that second title, got us back on our way and got us back to where the club should have been.